Right. Students, online students, am I audible to you? Okay. So let us move to the further. What was our last class concept? Hmm? ఎందుకమ్మా మీరు అక్కడక్కడ కూర్చుంటారు ఎందుకని? Hmm? Why you are sitting here, there like that? Friends, ah? Friends? No friends. Friends, ah? అందరూ ఒక దగ్గర కూర్చోవచ్చు కదా. So now we'll move to the further. So what was our last class concept? Number of approaches to open the file. How many approaches are there to open the file? Two. What are those? By using open off, by using with open as. What is the advantage of with open as? Auto closability of file. With open off, you need to close the file manually. Which is the better one? Auto closability of the file is the better one, right? You studied? Written notes also? Huh? So let's check the notes. Everybody, girls, written notes. Girls are not writing, I know. మీరు రాయకుండా ఉండండి అట్లనే. మీరు అందరిలా లైక్ ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద హోమ్, like that you will do. So don't write, you will get the problem. So coming to the point, what open will do, what with open as will do, I gave the explanation for you. Moreover, students, I also gave you the examples of it, how to open the file, how to create a Python file also is shown, right? You worked on it. Hmm? Right. So here we'll close it, close the project. I'll go to this 11 files examples. And this is some examples I taught. This first example is so marvelous. Inside the finally block, I wrote try and except, and then inside the finally I wrote try and except. Again, finally I wrote it. So great. And file not found exception handled it. If file is opened it, you are closing it. If file is not there, you are not closing it. If I run my example, there was no such file to be there. No need to close. If I say HYD 1.data, if I say HYD 1.data, since it is there, it is closing it. Before closing, false. After closing, it is true. And you have done this example last class. And we did W also. We did here W also. Simply Python file is created. Now, students, with the open as I want to create it. With the open as. This is called what? Manual closing. With the open as I want to show you. So try to follow. So one more, I will continue this file open example 4.py. So I'm going to give you some extra concept today. File open example 4.py. So that makes you to understand, demonstrate how to open the file. So go to that 4.py. So here I will write it. Come on. With open of HYD 1.data as FP. What is FP? What is FP? Object. File pointer Muddu. File pointer. What is FP? Object. Of which type? Class underscore IO dot text IO wrapper. So FP file pointer, OS operating system, DS data structures, that are all called stories. Want to tell story? What is that FP? Object. Of which type? Text IO wrapper. Already explained, no? So don't tell the full forms. FP object is pointing to the file. That's why it is known as file pointer. So I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. File, file opened, opened in, opened in which mode? Read mode. Why read mode I am saying? Why read mode? because I did not write any type of mode there. If I did not write any mode, by default, which mode it will take? R. R mode it will take. R is called what? Default mode we can call. File opened in read mode successfully. Read mode successfully. So I'm going to write it successfully. There I'm going to write it. I will print it. Type of FP. Type of FP is equal to comma what? Type of FP. So this is called what, this is you are inside the with open indentation. Be careful. This is with open indentation, and I'm going to write it print off. But I'm writing is file closed. Is file closed within with open indentation. So is equal to, I'm writing comma fp dot what? Close. Closed. Fp dot closed. Closed is an attribute. Yesterday only I said. You try to run this, and if this is not there, you can write what, try, and students, you know what exception will come? Already said yesterday kada. File not found error. I say there, what is this? File does not, file does not exist. See students, you need to read and come. Then you can understand perfectly. Is file closed? False. Because you are inside of with which one? With open indentation. With open as indentation. Now I am going to write it. You are with open indentation. Now I am writing coming out of that. Now I am writing I am, come on, I am out of, mm, out of with open as indentation block. Indentation block. I will write it is file closed అంటున్నాను. After where with open indentation outside I am calling, which is automatically gets closed. What is the answer will come? Line number 11. True. Within the with open indentation, line number 8. False. So see that answer now. I am out of the with open indentation. What is the answer? True. Within the with open indentation, false. What did you understand? No need to apply which one? Close. This is called what? Auto closability of file. Clear or not clear? Yes. So what is the best advantage to use it? With open indentation or only open alpha? Right. Online students, is it clear, mom? Is it clear for all of you? From now onwards, whenever I want to open the file, I will open the file with what? With open indentation only I will use it. Because the best property is what? Auto closability of the file. Shall I move forward? Well, students, try to follow me. After doing this kind of thing, I'm going to, this is called some properties I wrote it. Now I'm going to write it. This is one thing. I will write some file properties. I will write it. What are the file properties? File name I am going to call. What is that? File name. File mode I want to print. File mode. So file name. File name is equal to, file name is equal to fp dot name. What is fp? What is fp? Object of what? Text IO wrapper. It's all important. FP is what? Object. Object dot what? Attribute. Like complex object. A is equal to 2 plus 3j. A is equal to 2 plus 3j is called what? Complex object. A dot real. A dot imag. Will give you what? Will give you what? Real part and then imaginary part. Their real and imag are called attributes. Something like that. Closed is called what? Attribute. In which object? File pointer object. Name is also called what? Attribute. In which object? File pointer object. See that name. What is the name of the file? hyd.data. ఇది నేను ఇక్కడ ప్రింట్ చేస్తాను మా. This I will print something like this. Inside I will print. So it is going to print something like file name is hyd.data. One.data. Now I will print it. One more thing. I am going to write it. I'm going to write it backslash t. Is file readable? Is file readable? I'm going to write it is equal to fp dot readable of fp dot readable of. There is a function name called readable. These are all called properties of file. Which mode I am using? R mode. Read mode అనకూడదు. R mode. R mode, W mode, A mode, X mode, X plus, A plus, W plus. In English, we call it the read mode. Technically, we call it the R mode. Which mode it is? R mode. If I don't use R mode, it is by default R only. Even if I use also, no problem. What is this? Is it readable or not readable? Readable. What is an answer will come? True. Readable is called true. Execute. Is file is readable? True. Because it is which mode? R mode. Don't think that Sari is using R mode, that's why readable is true. No, I will write it. It is going to be. I removed R also. It is called what? True. Are you following? Come on, students. Next, print off. I am writing backslash T. Is file is writable. Is file is writable. FP dot writable of. Writable is also one function which will give you true if it is possible to write. If it is not possible to write, it will be false. Now, in this case, writable or readable? Is it writable is false or true now? False. Why? My mode is what? R. R means which operation I can do? Read operation only. Execute it. What is the answer is coming? False. File name, this one, and a true, readable, etc. Now I will write it. One more thing, I will write it print of backslash t, and I will write file opening mode. File opening mode is equal to fp dot mode. What is the mode? Attribute. Name attribute. Closed attribute. Readable of. Writable of. They are called functions. See how many properties are coming, students. Now take care. Now what is the mode is printed? I did not use any mode. What is the default mode? R. Student, R. Whatever I explained conceptually, I am showing practically here. This is called practical education. Like that, you have to study. Understand? So, coming to this place, this is about which one you are taking, reading the file name, opening the file name in this mode, and then getting this. Similarly, online students, I hope you are getting all these things you are getting clear. And next, I will go to the one more kind of thing. Try to observe it. Here I am writing 5.py, 5.py. There I will try to take fourth one. I will take it as a 5.py. There I am writing 5.py. There I will say hyd2.data. There I am going to write it, comma. I will write a W. W, W. What is this now? Opened in, file created. Hmm. File created and opened in which mode? Write mode. It is creating newly. Where I am creating? In the same folder only. Because I am not giving any path. If you want, you can give your own path also. I said yesterday, na? You can give your absolute path also. Okay. So coming to the point back, tell me now, hyd2.data. What is that same answers will be there? Name. Mode is printed what? W. Readable. False. Writable. True. Same to same. Execute. hyd2.data will be created now. It is going to be creating now. hyd2.data created. Opening mode is W. Readable false. Writable is called what? True. That means with the W operation you can do only W only you can do. Write only you can do. Some come on now I will go to what? A. A. What will happen? A also will create a file, but it's already created or not? Still no problem. Mode only you see. Readable false. Writable is what? True. When the difference in the coding part I will show you today. Writable true and readable is false. Are you getting me? Next, in this place only I'm going to say A plus. W plus దగ్గర నుంచి వచ్చేస్తాను. W plus. What is the W plus says? What is the W plus says? W plus says what? It is readable as well as writable. Try to run this. Now I'm going to say W plus. Readable is true. Writable is also called what? True. That indicates with a W plus, I can write the data as well as I can read the data also. At the same time, I will take R plus also. R plus. R plus also will give you what? Both readable true and writable also true. Mode is called what? R plus. Are you getting me? Next, I will go for what here? A plus. A plus also will do the same thing. A plus. What the A plus will do? Readable true, writable true. Students, today I am going to write it. A plus T I am writing. T. What is the T? Text file. Text file. By default, any file is created, it is a text file only. If I write a T plus T, there is no special award is given. By default, it is a text file only. Are you getting? You can write AT also. Sorry. Even you can write AT also. What is the meaning of AT? A is the mode and T is the uh, letter to denote the text file. Letter B. Types of files la చెప్పాను. Already I said the types of files. Binary file denoted by a letter called B. Text file denoted by the letter called what? T. So like that. So here I am going to write AT. Even if I write also, there is no special point over there. It is a text file only. So it is a true only. A plus T also, if I write it, it is also going to be the same. It is also going to be the same. True and true only will be there. So I think that you are understanding the significance of W plus, A plus, and all those things. Now I move to the further 6.py. 6.py. Today I'm going to enter into the 6.py. X and X plus modes I want to show you. 6.py. 6.py I'm going to take up. So in this fifth.py, I will carry this. I'm going to write it. So there is no need to have any try and all those things. No need to have this kind of except block and all. So I will write it. This part I will take it one times tab. There I will write it X. I am going to take it X. X. This is called 6.py. Tell me what is happening? X mode. X mode means what? It is trying to open this file. File created, opened in write mode, opened in write mode. Exclusively in which mode? Write mode. But X says what? This file newly created, already created. Come on. What is the exception comes? Come on. File exist error will be coming. File exist error will be coming. See, why file exist error will come? Already, this file was already there. So I already said in the concept part, I was already covered. Did you remember that? So I will go for this kind of thing. I will take up this entire thing. 1 minute, students. So I will write with, I will press one tab, except, what is my exception? File exist error, print of, what is this now? File already exist. Try with which file? New file. Try with new file. Try to run this now. You are getting file already exists. Try with what? New file. So I'm going to take it what? hyd3.py. Same. X mode means readable false, writable true. Execute it. Newly created. Is the file newly created or not? One. Yes, this is a true. After out of the indentation, within the indentation is called false, readable false, writable called what? True. Now I'm going to say again you run it. It will give you what error? File exist error. Exist file exist error. Already it is existing. That means X mode will open the file only once. If I say what ma? X plus. X plus. You run it, you will get the same exception again. So to avoid that, what should I do? hyd4.py. Suppose if this hyd4.py, if I want to create in my own folder, where in files, notes, in the notes place I want to create. What I will do? Take this entire absolute path, go to this place, you take it, like this. So double slashes, you know the concept of double slashes, huh? Packages, packages concept I said. తర్వాత చెప్తాను మామ. After the class, I'll tell you your doubt related to the packages. Have you executed packages, all of you? Got answers, huh? Huh? Successfully got answers? Environmental variable, Python path, got answers, huh? Ah, okay. So now I'm going to take it. Now I'm going to take it. In this case, try to see it is created. It is created. And this one. What is the readable and then writable? True. Why true? Because I'm using which mode? X plus. Go to that place whether it is created or not. This place E colon 11 a.m. file students. There I'm going to take it. Notes. You see, is it a HYD4.py data created or not? Like this. Now you execute again. When you execute again, what will happen? File exist error will be coming. File exist error will be coming. Are you following? So, online students, this makes you to understand all the file opening modes we understood clearly. Which mode is doing what? You understood very clearly. I hope so. So, file opening modes, if I take up, this was very clear for you. So, these modes I said you what they will do, how they are going to be. I said very clearly here. And now I am going to say what are the attributes you got it? Closed, name, mode. These are attributes. And next is what? Readable, writable are the function to decide whether they are writable or readable. All those things you got it. Now, this examples made you to understand how to open the file name. Today, we are supposed to understand how to write the data to the file and how to read the data to the file. This examples I said with this open with all the modes. Now I'm going to enter writing the data to the file. How to write the data to the file I'm going to tell you. Shall we? How to write the data to the file. So I'm going to discuss it. Shall I? Hmm. Online students, is it clear, mom? Now I'm entering into writing the data to the file. Don't take much time. It's very simple. Writing the data to the file, reading the data to the file. So if it is a college, they will tell 2 hours about how to write the data to the file, how to read the data to the file. So, but here we will simply say easily we will tell you and we put more concentration on coding. Coding. Okay. So coming to the point back, here I'm going to take up how to write the data to the file. Tell me, what is the use of write operation? To transfer the object data of main memory into the file of secondary memory, we perform write operation. 3 steps are there. Choose the file name, open the file name in write mode, and perform the cycle of write operation. We know how to choose the file name. We know how to open the file name in write mode. W, W plus, A plus, X plus. These are all flavors of what? Write modes. R, R plus are the flavors of what? Read mode. Already these things I said. Now to write the data to the file, we know how to open by using open off or with open off. After opening the file, we need to write the data to the file. For that, we have 2 functions are there. What are those functions? Write of str data. Write of one function name. Second function is available. Write lines of. Write lines of. What is this write and write lines of will do? I want to tell you the syntax. Where is this write and write lines of functions will do? These functions are present into file pointer object. File pointer object is nothing but what? Text IO wrapper object. Which object? Text IO wrapper object. So I'm going to write it. File pointer object. File pointer object is nothing but text IO wrapper object. Dot write off. File pointer is pointing to whom? File name. Using that, we will write the data. of what? Any type of data is available. We are supposed to pass in the form of what? str data only. Right lines, I will go for it. Same here also. What is the syntax there? File pointer object, file pointer object dot, right lines of, what is the speciality of this one? Any type of iterable object is there with you. That iterable object, if you want to write it, I will use what? Right lines. Even that iterable object data must be converted into which type? str type only. The overall together is what? To write the data to the file, either I will use write off or I will use write lines off. Where are these two functions are present into? File pointer object. File pointer object is an object of which type? Text type or wrapper object. So now I want to go for the coding. Shall I go for the coding? So let us start writing. After that, I will write one note point here. Note point. So how many functions are there to write the data? Two. One is write off, write lines off. So I'm going to enter into the coding. Online students, how many functions are there here to write the data? Write off and write lines off. Let me go for these two examples. So this I will post to you students. So be active students, online students. I should feel that you are supposed to be active. So I'll go to that. Now, first example, I'm going to tell file write example 1.py. Actually, files are very difficult to the people, but I don't know. I'm feeling that you observe my explanation topic by topic. I am explaining very systematically, very thoroughly with the coding. And at this, if you want to observe, you have to read previous topic and you have to come. Then only you can understand the taste in my explanation. If you did not read and write the notes and if you come, even if I do any kind of activity, it is just like a taking a big fluid and then trying to sing a song in front of deaf and dumb person. అంటే తెలుగులో చెవిటోడు ముందు అది ఇది ఉంటుంది కదా. ఆ? ఇది ఒకరోజు చెప్పాను, మీరే చెప్పారు ఎవరో అదేదో చెప్పారు అది సంథింగ్ in simple cities there. Fool, they will say like this. If I try to say, people can't listen. Like that, I am something like a person which I am trying to say. You need to listen that. You need to listen that. Sai Kumar, correct. Shankam, that is called Shankam. So I don't know who are the people are listening me. Sai Kumar, correct. Hmm? Shashuke, you Shashuke. చెవిటోడు ముందు శంఖం ఊదటం. Yes. Exactly. నేను అది చెప్పాను అది, but that word I forget. So that is, I don't know how many of you are deaf and dumb, but you need to get it me. If you read daily and come, you are the best student you will become. Now start program for demonstrating how to how to write the data to the file. How to write the data to the file. Fine. How to write the data to the file? What are the steps I said? Choose the file name, open the file name in write mode, and perform the cycle of write operations. Come on. First, what should I do? Okay, I will choose the file name. Next, I need to open the file name in which mode? Write mode. Come on, open the file name in write mode. ఇదే చెవిటోడు ముందు శంఖం ఊదడం అంటే ఇదే. సో ఫార్ ఇప్పుడే ఊదడం జరిగింది. విత్ ఓపెన్ ముద్దు, with open, I said already in the class, I say student dot student one dot data comma what w as what fp as fp as fp. This is the one. I'm choosing the file name. I'm choosing my file name and I'm opening into what? Write mode. And what is the picture in the memory? This is created in my current working folder. This is called my file name, secondary memory. In that student one dot data created and which is pointed by what? fp. This is a diagram. Using this FP, I will write my data. What data I'm having? What data I'm having? SNO is equal to 100. SName is equal to row sum. And the next is called what? Marks is equal to something like 66.77. What is SNO, SName and marks are called objects present in which memory? Main memory, secondary memory. So here SNO, here SNO, SName and marks are objects present in which memory? Main memory. Main memory. Main memory data is temporary. Temporary data is available as long as power is on. Once power is off, data will be lost. Like your memory, not my memory, your memory. Once you write exam, tomorrow, over. నేను చెక్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను ఇట్ అని ఏం లేదు లేదు అలా. సో వన్స్ టుడే యు ఆర్ రైటింగ్ ఎగ్జామ్, అకాడమిక్ ఎగ్జామ్, కరెక్ట్? టుమారో ఇట్ ఈస్ దేర్, డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో ఇట్ ఈస్ దేర్. చెప్పండి, దేరా నాడు దేరా, ఆఫ్టర్ 2 days ఏమీ లేదు, ఆఫ్టర్ 1 month క్లీన్ అండ్ గ్రీన్, స్వచ్ఛ భారత్, నథింగ్ ఈస్ దేర్. అండ్ యువర్ పేరెంట్స్ విల్ ఆస్క్, విల్ యూ గో టు ఇంటర్వ్యూ? No, 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 I don't go. Here nothing is there. You know, your parents will think that you will go to interview, but you will not go. Why? You know your capacity, right? But if you learn the coding and everything, you are waiting when the interview will come, when the interview will come. That is what is the difference. That's why read well, read well. Complete the full stack Python systematically. 50% focus on Python. Rest of the 50% focus on HTML, that is UI, Django, Django, right? Next, database. Next is called what? The other modules. 50% focus on other. The rest of the 50% is on total Python. Because when you go to the industry, they focus on first coding levels. That's my class only. So be perfect in my class. So as FP. So this is done. What I should do? I need to write my data or not? Where you want to write? You want to display on the console? You want to save it into the file? Save it into the file. If you want to display on the console, what should I do? Use print. To save your data into the file, I need to use what? Write. FP dot write of SNO. SNO. What is FP? Object of file pointer. Text IO wrapper. Pointing to whom? My file. Through that FP, you are writing the data. Which data write function will take? str. But SNO is which type? SNO is which type? Madhu. Enter. Now this is giving something slight different color is there or not? It will give you error. Which error? Type error. Already types of errors I said. Type error. Which type it is taking? str. But which type you are passing? Int. It will give you what? Type error. Student, sorry. Type error is going to give you. Is it type error or not? What? But not. Enter. Right? So I need to do what, ma? Convert into str of SNO. That's why I said in my syntax, convert everything into what data? If you have integer, float, bool, complex, any are by using what typecasting function, you know now. Come on. What is the next? FP dot write of what now? Name. Yes, name. FP. FP here. Why it is not giving error? Because yes name is already str. No need to write what? Str. Even if write str also, no award is given. Why to waste your time? Next, fp dot what? Write of what? Marks. If I write marks, it is going to be giving error or not? Yes, see some different color is coming. Why? It is which type? Float type. How to convert into which type? Do you know how to convert? Yes, str of. So, students, it is written. Do you know how it is written, ma'am? And I said, perform cycle of write operation. Cycle. First write operation, second write operation, third write operation. Because I have three values are there, three times data is written. If I have 100 values are there, 100 times I have to write. So write function will write the data all at once, value by value, which is not recommended in the software industry. That's why we are going to enter into the next level for that is called pickling and unpickling. Pickling process. Here we are going to talk about the project implementation also. But to understand that, you need to know about what write and write lines. Anyhow, did you understand? So how it is how the data written to the file 100 written without space row sum written and without space 66.77 also written in the same line. Try to see. I will write a simple line here. Print. What is this written? Data written to the file. Data written to the file. Data written to the file. This print statement is showing on the monitor and this data written to the file. Let us run this code. Now, data written to the file. What is my file name created here? Student1.data. Which type of file it is? A text file. Because it is going to be by default what? WT. WT is nothing but write mode text file. Sir, can you show me the file, sir? This is a file now available here. Double click. So it is available here. Open the, this is called text file. It is written without any gaps. Understood? Now, sir, I don't want that without gaps, sir. I want to give some tab spaces between every value. So go. I will go to 2. I will say what? Travis. Travis. I'll say here something like 55.55. Same file name only. I'm taking W. Student.data. That means I'm opening the existing file in which mode? W mode. What happens if I open the existing file in W mode? Existing data overlapped with new data. Already said? Yes. So here I will go for writing here \t. That means I am writing the data to the file. Immediately I am writing some space characters also. Plus name. What I will do? Plus \t. I am concatenating \t. Plus, I will do what? \n. Why \n? To bring to the new line, to write the next record. Are you getting me? So simple. Done. What happens? My data, which is a row sum data, replaced with which data? Travis. Because my mode is what? W. Execute. See students, data written to the file. Check it. Double click. Is it overlapped or not? See, I'm showing systematically every point I'm going to say. No teacher can show you like this because already you experienced your 22 years education. What happened, you know? And if you go to industry with this knowledge, more than enough. More than enough, I'm saying. First, you complete the full stack Python thoroughly. So done. Now I'm going to enter into the next one. What is the next one? 100. I want to take it. What I want to do? Row sum I am taking, and I want to take it as what? 66.77. I am going to take it. But I don't want to replace with the Travis data. I want to append. I will change the mode or not. What is the mode? Yeah. What is A says? Overlapped or appended? Appended. Online students, follow me. Run this now. Data written to the file. Check it. See, is it row sum data appended or not? Now, go to one more thing now. Students, come to this point back. It is called 300. It is called 300. Now I'm going to write Hunter here. Now I'm going to write something like 36.57. Run this code again. Here I'm getting the data. It is appended only. See Hunter here. Are you getting me? So very, very simple. Now I'm going to write it. One more kind of thing I will take it. It is called 400. Now I'm going to take it something like John here. Now I'm going to write something like John here. I will say something like 86.57. It is also data written to the file. It is also going to be available like this. This is called what? A fixed data is passing here. Now I want to make it as a dynamic. Dynamic, I want to make it. Can I make it dynamic? Come on. Dynamic. Go to this place. Here I am going to get it. So what I said, 2.py, go to the place. Here I am going to take up. In this case, you carry out and I'm going to take up. What is this now? Here I say int of input of, come on, input of enter, enter student number, enter student number. Next, I will take it as what? Input of enter, enter student name, enter student name. Next, I will take it, enter what? Float of, I'm going to take it, float of, input of, what is this now? Enter student marks, student marks. This data I'm accepting from where? Keyboard I'm going to get it. Keyboard I'm going to get it. I already said to you in persistent application development, we read the data from keyboard and we will save the data. We will keep the data in the memory and we will save the data permanently into the file. That is known as what? Persistent application we can call. Data written to the file. So coming to the point back, listen now, concentrating somewhere else. So let us run this code. Enter the student number, some 600 here, something like I will write it. Naveen, I will write it. Naveen, I will write it. Some 44.44 data written to the file. Data written to the file. Naveen data, I will take it. So student one data, Naveen data written. Similarly, I want to run again here. I want to run again here. Student number is called as something like 525. I'll say writing something like Sai Kumar, I will write it. Sai Kumar, I will write it. And say something like 55.55. Data written to the file. Data written to the file. Go to the place here. Sai Kumar data written to the file. Like that, you can go on writing like this. Are you following me? So like this, I can go for making it like this. So how to write the data? You know how to open the file, which mode to use, and how to write the data. Fixed data, you know how to write it, and dynamic data, how to write, That is called how to create a file. This is called the function called what? Write off, which takes everything in the form of what? str. I want to do what? Write lines. Write lines function, I want to do it. Let's go to the write lines. Online students, is it clear for all of you? I asked general knowledge, you are saying Shankam, that, this, etc. Subject you are not saying. So, clear or not clear? Clear. Because you have more general knowledge. General knowledge is speaks, subject knowledge is zero. So, general knowledge is important. When you go to interview, will they ask general knowledge? They will ask Python knowledge only. How well you are in Python, that you need to go for it. Rudra Prakash, very good. Very clear, sir. Rudra Prakash is saying very clear. Nice. I will go to next. I will go to the next. File write example 2. On which one? Iterable object, I will go for it. Which function I am using? Write lines. Let us go to the next one. See, everything I am showing practically for you. Go to the place. Here I am going to enter. So, write lines example 3.py. 3.py. Program for writing the data to the file. Program for writing the data to the file. 3.py. Students, take it as some x is equal to some itr obj is equal to 100 comma something like a Travis comma 56.78 comma something like a numpy. I said here like this. This is called which object? List. Yeah, contains more than one value. This I want to write the directly data to the file. How do you write this object to the file? with open student 2 dot data, student data, your wish wherever you want to take it. Student 2 dot data, which mode I am opening? A mode only. As what? FP. Why I am taking A mode? First value, second value, third value. I will go on adding to appending like. What I will do? At the picturization, student 2 dot data opened it. Who is pointing to the student 2 dot data? FP. And through FP, I want to write the data. Notes is your file name. Pen is my FP. So FP, I am to write the data to my notes or not? Like that, you need to think. When I was a student, when my sir was explained in C language files and everything, I did not understand. I went to sir once again. Sir, can you explain again? He got very much angry. I asked, sir, I did not understand, sir. Explain again. He said, nothing is there. Your notes is called file. Your pen is called file pointer. Then I catched the point. Now that time become hero in the files. Actually, I was zero when my star was explained. After explaining, I become expert. That's why I put it into very clearly to you. Main memory is separate, secondary memory is separate. Inside the secondary memory, who is there? Files are there. Inside the memory, who is there? Objects are there. Object data is what? Temporary. Like your brain. Your notes, so your brain. Your brain, temporary. Your notes, permanent. Who will write the notes to the data? FP. FP is called your pen. And don't remember like that in interview. It is only for like a gum. Actual subject is file pointer, right lines like that. It is only general awareness. Okay now? So come to the point. How do you write it? FP dot. What is the function name? Right lines of ITROBJ. ITROBJ. It is going to be ITROBJ. It is going to be like that. Data written to the file. Print off data written to the file. Written to the file. Written to the file. So here no more error is showing. But if I run this code, you will get error. Why error? The write lines function, don't think that it is writing total data at once. At the time of value by what is the first value? Int. But which type it should be writing? It will give you error. Understand? See the error now. File will create. File will create now. Why? It is after fourth line, fifth line it is coming. File will create. Error will come. See. File is created. Student to 2 dot data created. But error. Type. Right lines is also one kind of what? Right function only. Which must take what? str. But not int. What to do now? Suppose if I write what here 100, what will happen? What will happen? It will work out. But what is this? This is a problem. This is a problem. Again, this is not float. Again, I have to keep it what here? Double quotes. If my object contains 100 values, integers, floats, complex, bool, everything. I have to write everything double quotes. Double quotes is my time waste or not? Instead of doing the double quotes concept every time, I simply says what? I simply says what? str of iterable object automatically the total data written to the file. Are you following me? If I write anything into this place, W, what will happen? It will overlap. Anything is there, it will overlap. Data written to the file. Come on, go to the place. What will happen? Student 2 dot data. Is it available or not? Come on now. I will go to this place. Now, if I go for one more thing called what? 200. Next is called what here, Rosam I am taking and something like, 36. 36 I am writing. Python I am writing here. For example, if I try to write it, what will happen? I will take it as W only. And while I am doing that, plus backslash n I will do. Why backslash n? To bring into the new line. See students, the previous data overlapped with this. Go to this place here and see that previous Travis data overlapped with this. I hope you are understanding. Now I'll go for what? Yeah. Come on now. I will take it as 100. I will take it as a Travis, and I will take it as something like 56, and I will write it as numpy here. For example, you try to run this now. Two times list object is written. Two time list object is written. Understood? Next, I will write it not only this one. You can also write it as what? Tuple data also you can write it. Tuple data, no problem. Tuple data also written. See that? Tuple data also written. You can also write which data, set data also you can written. 200 I can say. Next is called something like hunter, you can write it something like this. So this is called my set data also written. Set data also written to the same file, hunter. You can write a dictionary data also. 1:Python, 1:Python, 2:C, 3:DSA, 4: what C++, like this you can do. Dictionary data also you can write students. See students, you can write dictionary data also you can write. So we understood that we are not only writing the data to the file in a value by value, we can write all values at once. So overall together, write function and the write lines function will write all at once, value by value, value by value. Even though I have iterable object, if my iterable object contains ints and floats, it can't write. It is checking value by value. If it is an str, then only writing, it is giving you otherwise error. Getting my point or not? So overall together, write write lines functions will will write the data, write the data to the file, to the file in the form of what? Value by value. Value by value only writing, but not all at once. But not all at once means definitely it is a drawback. To write all at once, we are having another ultimate concept is there called what? Pickling concept is available. So for write and write lines function, advanced concept is pickling. Got it up? So we understood fundamentally how to write the data. You got it. Writing separate values, writing dynamic values, writing iterable object values. Now I want to read the data. Now I will go to how to read the data from the file. How to read the data from the file? There are two functions are available. One is called what? Read. One more is called what? Read lines. Read lines. Under read function, what is the syntax? What is the syntax? Come on. Here I will take the syntax. What is the syntax? Variable name is equal to file pointer dot file pointer obj dot. What is the function name? Read. Write lines functions and write functions present in which object? File pointer object. Read and read lines also present in which object? File pointer object only they are present. So these are all file pointer objects I am talking about it. What is this read function will do? Once you open the file in read mode, this is my file name x.data, which is pointed by fp, which is called the existing file, which is containing the total data. The read function will read complete data of the file kept into left side variable. So the left side variable contains a total object, total data of your file in the memory in the form of an object of which type? str type. Why? It is a text file. Which file it is? Text file. So what is the use of read function? It will read the complete data from the file and bring into the main memory in the form of an object. That left side variable name is an object of which type? str type. Getting my point or not? So I want to print that. I will show you that read function. str type I will show you. The read lines function I want to show. Look at the read lines function. Variable name is equal to file pointer object. File pointer object dot what? Read lines. Read lines. Do you know what is the specialty of read lines? It will read the complete data of my file and put it into left side variable in the form of what? List. In the form of what? This is in the form of what? str. List means what? First value. At the end of first value, backslash n will be there. Why backslash n? Because second line, third line, fourth line. Second value, backslash n. Third line, backslash n. Fourth line, backslash n. Like that, I am having all the values in the form of list. So how many functions are there to read the data from the file? Two. One is read off, one more is read lines. Both of them are present into file pointer object. So how many functions are there to read the data from the file? Two. One is read off, one more is read lines. Online students, is it clear for you? Is the concept is clear? Now I want to go for entering into the coding. How to read the data from the file? Respond. General knowledge will respond, but subject knowledge is not responding. So let us go to the programming now. Let's go to this area. I will go to this place. Here I am writing file read example1.py. File read example1.py. Easy. There I am going to write it. Program for reading the data from the file. Program for reading the data from the file. Come on. What operation I am doing? Come on. Read operation. How many steps are there? How many? Three. What are the first step? Choose the file name. Second step, open the file name in read mode. Read mode. Other is R mode. Next, perform cycle of read operation. It is the last step is ours. We learned how to open the file name in read mode or R plus those kind of thing. We know how to choose the file name. We know how to open the file name in read mode. Open off with open off as. How to perform cycle of read operations? Read off, read lines off. Getting me? Come on. I'll go to it. Come on, what? With open off. What is my file name? Student1.data. Student1.data. That is already there is a file data. This data I want to read. How do you read that? Data, comma. I need to say what? R. Is it necessary to write or not necessary? Not necessary. Even if you write also, no problem. Okay. If this file is not there, you will get which exception? Which exception? Come on. File not found error. So except file not found error. I say print of what is this now? File does not exist. File does not exist. You will get it. So got it. Now students come down. So picturize student1 data is there, which is pointed by what? FP. Read the data from the file. Come on, how do you read it? FP dot read. Read. It will read the data from the file, which is pointed by FP. Put it into the left side variable. What is this left side variable? File data. What is the file data? Object resides in main memory. What is the type? In Japan, Muddu. str. str. You see that str? See the str. Now print the data. Now print the data. How do you print? Print of. I'm going to write it in this lines between. I want to print it. In this middle of this lines, I will print it. Print of what data? File data. Execute. So powerful. Got it. Are you following me? Suppose if I want to use this code in other places, I will keep this code in where? I want to reuse this code in some place. What I will keep this code in? ఎందుకంటే మొద్దు function. I need to write in function. Functions are used for performing operation and provides code reusability. Already explained or not? So I will keep it in where? DEF. What is this? File read. File read is my function. Is my function. File read is my function. See, this is the one I am having. This is the code. If I run it, it will not execute anything because you are not calling the function. And I will write what? Main program. Main program I am going to write it. What is this now? File read. File read. File read. ఇక్కడ file read. చదువుకోవాలి. చదువుకోకుండా ఉత్తగా బుక్ తీసుకొని వస్తే ఏం రాదు. Already functions over, right? Without reading, if we come to my class, no use of it. Once one topic is there, you have to carry forward. Exceptions I'm carrying, functions I'm carrying, modules I will carry, everything I will carry. So you have to read and need to come to the class. So done. Next, another way. Read lines, I will go for it. Read lines. How to do read lines code? Now I'm going to enter into this. So here I'm going to take it 2.py, 2.py. So here I'm writing 2.py. So what is the read 2.py? By using which function here? Which function? Read function. Now I will go to this place. Here I will write it. By using which function? Read lines function. What I will do? With open of, what is this now? Student 2 dot, student 2, student 1 dot, data, comma, what is this now? Or as what? FP. Say what here? File data is equal to, file data is equal to FP dot what? Read lines, read lines, and print off what I am taking, type of what? File data, type of file data. What is the type of file data? List type it is printed. List. Already I said list. Then print chestano, sorry. List I will print it. How it is printed, you see. How it is printed, you see. Now it is going to print values backslash n, value backslash n. You see, value backslash n, value backslash n, value backslash n, all the values backslash n. Now I want to print it in a systematic manner. How do you print? For value in where? File data. Print what here? Val. That's all. That's all. You execute it. It is printed in where? Like this. Why this is printing like the gaps here? Because of the effect of what? Backslash n. I want to eliminate this spacing. I will write what? Here I will write it. End is equal to some space I will write it. See that? Got it. It eliminates that spacing. So I will write it before that. I am saying something like that, students. Now I am writing like this. End of it, I am writing like that. But this line also will come in the last record part only. This is going to be like this. Are you following me? So this is the one. I can use read lines to print my data, or without read lines also I can print my data. Clear or not clear? So we understood how to write the data to the file. We understood how to read the data from the file. So how many ways are there to write the data to the file? Two. One is write off, write lines off. How many ways are there to read the data? Two. One is read off, read lines off. Okay? Right. Online students, is it clear? If you want to keep this data, if you want to keep this data, online students, is it clear for all of you? Respond it quickly. So this is the one. If you want to keep it, this is UDF. File read. Here I'm going to take a this file reader, data reader. Okay, no problem. I will go to this main program here. Main program I'm going to write it. This main program is going to contain like this. You execute. This is the data read. Okay. Now write down. Open the notes. All of you open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will read any, which will accept any file name, which will accept any file name, which will accept any file name, which will accept any file name and display its content, and display its content, display its content, display its content, display its content. So you need to accept the file dynamically. Are you following me? Dynamically, you need to accept. It may be a text file, Python file, Java file, document file, any file, it will be displayed, provided that file is what? Text file. Images also, I will tell you. Okay. Shall we go for further? Yes. Online students, are you following me? Is it clear about that question? So, file read example3.py. File read example.py. So, I'm going to take up. So, go to that. Here I will take up. In this case, file read example, file read example3.py. File read example3.py. So, come out of that. Here I'm going to take up file read example3.py. So I want to go for writing the code like this. How to write this? Now I'm going to enter. What is this code? Read example3.py. Program for accepting any file name and display its content. Display its content. Idea? Tell me what to do. By seeing I'm getting tension first of all. Moddu, ఇక్కడ ఏముంది ఆయన? Accept the file name. So first I need to accept the file name. Why are you thinking like a James Gosling and a Rosam? Anything is difficult? Nothing. So file name is equal to input of enter file name. Enter any file name. Enter any file name. Okay. I accepted the file name. That file name, what is our aim? To display its content. So that file I have to open in which mode? R mode. Do you know how to open the file name in R mode? I am choosing the file name. Open the file name in which mode? R mode. Come on. With the open file name, comma R as FP. If that file name is not there, I will say what? Try. Try. I will say like this. What is that? Except. What is that? File not found error. File does not exist. So here I will write it. Automatically logic is coming. Logic means already I written it. That's why that logic is coming. Only if you open PyCharm, I want this logic means it won't give. అర్థమవుతుందా? So if you start exercising, that immunity will come. If you start already the code is written, the type of code will come to you. What to do now? What to do? నాకల్ని చూసే కోడ్ రాదు, అక్కడ చూడాలి. What to do? Read the data from the file. What is this now? Same code only. fp dot read. fp dot read. Print what? File data. Print file data. This I will write it. As it is, I will write it. In this case, I will write it. Print of what data? File data. It's same as previous only. Today I'm just making dynamic, little dynamic. So I will write this in the function def display file content. Display file content. So I'm writing here display file content. So I will write the main program. I'll write the main program. Main program I will write it. What is this now? Display file content. Beautiful. Run. What is this now? Come on, go. What is my file name? Student1.data. Student2.data. Student2.data. Understand? Now, suppose for example, I'm having some place. This is the data. hyd4.data. hyd4.data, what is there you see? Nothing is there in hyd4.data. hyd4.data not containing anything. So I want to see that. So go to that. Where is that address? This address I need to bring it. Complete absolute address I need to bring it. Execute. I need to write hyd. Entity hyd4 dot data. What is that? Nothing is printed. Why nothing is printed? It is empty. Empty kada. Empty means what? Not there. File does not contain any data. So how do you write that file does not contain any data? Here I will write it. Here I will write it. If in this case I will write it. In this case, if len now which data? File data. Len now file data is like this. You print it. Say what? Else you print it what? Print off. File. File does not contain. Does not contain. Contain data. Contains data. Go to the place. Here I will write it. HYD 4 dot data. What is that? File does not contain data. Anything is there. You need to write the code. How to write the code? By reading my notes. If you don't read my notes, ఏం ఉండదు ఇక్కడ. ఏం చేయడానికి ఏం ఉండదు ఇక్కడ. So to do something in the industry, my notes is an input for you. If you read thoroughly, if you don't touch it, subject also will not touch you. మీకు తెలుసు అది. Be careful. Go to, now I will enter something more elegant. Now I'll go to, what is my file name today? What is my file name? File read example3.py. See that total Python file is displayed or not? Total Python code is displayed as it is. Total Python code is displayed. One Java program also I will bring it. ఒక జావా కోడ్ తీసుకొస్తాను ఎక్కడో దగ్గర. I'll search in my system this PC, something like star.java లేదా java code, something like star.java code. So much of java code is there. Q program ఉంటుంది, నరేష్ స్టాక్ డెమో అని ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఉంటుంది. నరేష్, because when I taught java with data structures, this is a java నరేష్ stack. Actually stack, you know what is the stack? బీటెక్ సిఎస్సి వాళ్ళు ఎవరు ఇక్కడ? హూ ఇస్ సిఎస్సి స్టూడెంట్స్ హియర్? ఎవరైనా? హూ ఇస్ ద సిఎస్సి స్టూడెంట్స్ దేర్? ఐ నో. చెయ్యెత్తడానికి లేదు, ఇక్కడ ఎనర్జీ లేదు. ఐ నో. ఎందుక మీరు? సో సీ ద కోడ్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద కోడ్. వాట్ ఇస్ దిస్? పుష్, పాప్, సెర్చ్, డిస్ప్లే, ఎగ్జిట్. సీ ద బ్యూటిఫుల్ కోడ్ హియర్. చదువుకోవాలా. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకా ఏమిదో ఉంటుంది, బబుల్ సార్ట్, సెలక్షన్ సార్ట్, బైనరీ సెర్చ్, ఎన్నెన్నో ఉంటాయి ఇక్కడంతా మొత్తం. సో నెక్స్ట్ మెథడ్ ఓవర్ లోడింగ్, మెథడ్ ఓవర్ రైడింగ్, నెక్స్ట్ నరేష్ లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్. సో మెనీ థింగ్స్ విల్ బి దేర్. సో స్టాక్స్ విత్ లింక్డ్ డెమో, స్టాక్స్ విత్ లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్, అది పెద్ద ప్రోగ్రామ్. విత్ లింక్డ్ లిస్ట్ ఐ టాట్. దట్ ఈస్ మై రీసెర్చ్ సబ్జెక్ట్. PhD subject is this one only, DSA and DAW. That is a very complicated nowadays to every student. That is my favorite subject. See the code. మధుబాబు చూడండి, చూస్తున్నారా? ఏం చూస్తున్నారు? కోడ్ కెమెరా. సో దిస్ ఎంటైర్ పాత్ యూ నీడ్ టు టేక్. దట్ ఎంటైర్ పాత్ యూ నీడ్ టు టేక్ దట్ ఎంటైర్ పాత్. వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్? D colon full backup, KVR backup, something. ఒకసారి చూద్దాం అది. KVR full backup, KVR E backup, LBP. So I'll go to D colon. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి అది ఒకసారి. D colon, KVR full backup, KVR E backup, దాని తర్వాత LBP. అండర్ ద DS ఇక్కడ చాలా ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఉంటాయి. దిస్ ఇస్ అ ప్రోగ్రామ్, ఐ హోప్ సో. దిస్ వన్, దిస్ అడ్రస్ ఐ విల్ బ్రింగ్ ఇట్. దిస్ వన్ యూ ట్రై టు రన్ ఇట్. రన్ చేద్దాం ఇప్పుడు. సో ఆ ఫైల్ నేమ్ ఏంటి? ఇక్కడ ఓపెన్ చేసింది దిస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్, లైక్ దిస్. Java code coming. Total Java code is coming. Any file you can read. Understand? Palakanda. So next, online students, mind blowing. Next, I will read text document also. I will read text document. Em document read chestanu. I will read like this one also. Q operations like that. I'm having so many things. Go to the place here. E colon. Something like 11 a.m. Under that files, under that notes, index is there na index. You know index. This is an index. I opened it. This is an index which I have. That I want to show today. I want to get it. Where is this is present? I will get this. I will get this. I will run this in this index of files dot what txt total index of files dot txt complete. This is how much code is written. Simple code is written. I will say what kvr dot data kvr dot data kvr dot data file does not exist. Data is there? File is there? No, not there. Like this. Online students, are you following this? Come on, students, are you there? So this is called what? How to display the content of the file. Right on. Next, write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will copy the content of one file into another file. Which will copy the content of one file into another file. Which will copy the content of one file into another file. Which will copy the content of one file into another file. So, how do you do this? Copy the content of one file into another file means how many files required? Two. One is source file, which contains the data. One more is what? Destination file, where I'm going to copy the source file data to the destination file. How many files required? Two files. One is source file. One more is destination file. Source file must be opened in అట్లా కాదు కానీ ఇట్లా పోదాం. అట్లా కాదులే, మీ వల్ల కాదులే అది. వదిలేండి. You are the Muddu student. I am the clever student. Yes, I am clever student. I read everything prepared for exam. You did not prepare anything. Before the exam, you asked, sir, today will you show the exam? I said, okay, enjoy. Luckily, fortunately, examiner is a liberal. What he said, he gave the papers and he sat in the chair. He is sleeping. What you asked me? Show me the answers. I said, okay, start. What is my answer sheet? Source answer sheet. What is your answer sheet? Destination answer sheet. You will open my answer sheet in which mode? R mode. Madhu, read R mode. Which mode? R mode. You will open your answer sheet in W mode. Not W mode, A mode. First answer, second answer, appending, na? Answers are appending, A mode. And what you will do? Read, write, read, write, read, write until total answers over or not. అంతే. అది అర్థమైంది. Come to subject. How many files required? Two files. Number one, source file. One more is destination file. Source file must be opened in R mode. Destination file must be opened in. Okay, next what you will do? Read the complete data from which file? Source file. Write that source file data to whom? Destination file. That's all. That is called what? File copy. File copy. How do you copy this entire thing? Suppose I want to copy this entire data. How do you copy this entire data? Control A, Control C, Control N, Control V, Control A and selecting everything. That is called reading from source file. Control C, copy. Control N, new file creation. Control V, write the data. Paste kaadu muddu. In your view, it is a paste. In my view, it is called write. Control A, selecting the total data. Control C, copy the selected data. Control N, create a new file. Control V, write the data to the file. In layman point of view, it is called paste the data. Copy paste antaru general ga. One in my development and then write. Read and write. That is called the general story. Understand? Come to the programming now. So, what is this next program? File copy, file copy, file copy, example.py, py. So I'm going to write it. So I'm going to write it. Online students, program for copying the content of one file into where another file. Start into another file. Start. What I should do? Enter the source file. Enter the source file. SRC file is equal to input of enter source file. Enter source file. Enter source file. Next is called what? That destination file kaadu. If you are asking, show me the answer. I say, I don't show. Will you open your answer sheet? Whenever I open my source file in read mode for you, then you will open your answer sheet. If you don't know any answer, what you will do? Able to చెప్పలేదనుకో, ఇప్పుడు nobody is showing, ఆ క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ తీసుకొని యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గా రాస్తారు అది. You will write the same question paper as it is in the answer sheet. ఎప్పుడైనా రాశారు అట్లా? చాలాసార్లు రాస్తుంటారు మీరు. Source file, src file is equal to enter source file. Next what? Open that source file in which mode? R mode. Come on, how do you do? With open src file as rp. This is called what? RP. What is RP? File pointer, which is an object pointer, which is related to read pointer. Rhythmical, I am taking read pointer. You have two pointers in your brain. Reading from my answer sheet, writing in your answer sheet. RPWP, RPWP. Okay. Once that line number 4 is successful coming to fifth file, then you will ask a destination file. DST. Suppose if the source file not there, what is the exception coming? Right? And you will say this one. What is that now? Except, what is this now? File not found error. And say here, what is this now? File of, what is this now? Source file does not exist. Does not exist. If it is that case, what you will do? If this is open, what you will do? DST file is equal to enter what? Destination file. Open the destination file in which mode? That is A mode. I will take it. A means what? First answer, second answer, third answer. You go on up copying that. Understand? Right. So in your exam, you copied, you shown to others. You copied, you shown your answers to somebody. Both. Everyone both. Everyone both. Who said both? You. Both. When you shown passed, other person passed. Passed. Huh? Doubt. Okay, I'm joking. You shown, you see. You saw or you shown. Or you did not do anything. Suppose if I'm there, I never see. Because I don't have confidence on that guy. చదివాడో లేదో నాకు తెలియదు. I never copy. I never show to others because I don't want to waste my hard work to somebody. I don't want to dedicate my hard work to somebody. I never show even single multiple choice answer also. I will not show because my hard work related to me only. My subject knowledge to my students only. Understand? సో నేను ఎవడు చూపాను, నేను ఎవడు చూడను కూడా. ఎందుకని? I don't see. Why? I don't know that candidate capacity. I never show my answers to somebody because my hard work result to me only. If I show my answer, you will also get marks. You never said to friends, because of somebody, I got these marks. Will they say, "And నా కష్టపడి చదివాను నాకే వచ్చినాయి" అంటాడు వాడు. I don't want that kind of thing. That's why. So you may feel, sir, you are very hard. హార్డ్ ఉండాలి ఎప్పుడు. యూ షుడ్ బి వెరీ హార్డ్, నాట్ ఈజీ. షుడ్ బి టిపికల్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్. కరెక్ట్ ఆర్ నాట్? అంతే కదా? సో ఇట్ షుడ్ బి లైక్ దట్. ఓకే, డన్. వాట్ యూ విల్ డూ? ఎస్ఆర్సి ఫైల్ డేటా, ఎస్ఆర్సి ఫైల్ డేటా ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఆర్పి డాట్ రీడ్. రీడ్ ఫ్రమ్, read from which file? Read the data, read data from which file? Source file. Online students, next, come on. This is WP అంటాను ఇక్కడ. What I will do? WP dot write of what? Source file data. Write what data? Write source file data to whom? Which file? Destination file. You are reading. Complete data will be read by using read. Already I said. Write the data to which file? Destination file. Come on here. What is this now? File copied successfully. Over. So complete it. I will keep this into DEF. What is this now? File copy, file copy off, file copy off. So I will take up, I will take up this entire thing. Okay, coming to main program, coming to main program. Here I am going to take up. What is this now? File copy off. Start. Start. What is the source file? Student1 dot data. Student1 dot data contains what? ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా ఆల్రెడీ. This is my student data or not? This is my student data or not? That data I am copying. Where? Student1 dot data. Where I am copying? Some other file you give it. What is that? HYDERABAD or something like some samples. Samples dot data. Samples dot data. Sample dot py ఉంది, అది కాదు. py file no. Samples dot data. What is happening? File copied successfully. Which data copied? Student data. In where? Samples data. Click on that. Is the samples data shown or not? Samples data contains this. Okay. Not only that, now you go for it. Which file data now? File copy అని ఇదే program copy చేస్తాను. Same program I will copy this data. This data. Source file. Which file? Samples dot what? Data. To the same file copied. Copied. Check. Samples dot data. Is it already my data was there? Other program also copied or not? Yes. Next, I will copy another file data also. Go to next one. What is the next one? You go to this place. Index of files dot txt. Index of files dot txt. Source file. What is this now? Samples dot data. It is copied. Copied. You want to check it? You see, it is samples dot data. You see here. It is containing what? Already the data. File copy program. Index of files also copied. Java program also you can copy. Any kind of copy also you can do it. Are you following this? So, like that you can do. I will say kvr.data, kvr.data, which is not there. Source file does not exist. When source file is not there, what is the question of asking destination file? Getting or not? Easy or difficult? Easy. Easy. Right. Online students, are you there? Now I will go to image copy. Image I want to copy. Videos copy. Songs copy. How do you copy? Songs, images are called what? Binary file. You need to use which letter? Come on. Right. Sai Kumar, how can I restrict the file name to read? You have to provide the password. For a file is concerned, you have to provide the password. When files are having security, when files are having security, generally files will not have the security. If you want security, you can go for OS level security to your file, like database level security will be there. That is the first drawback of what? Files. Files does not contain security to it. Any person can modify the data, provided there is no security for that kind of thing. Now, coming to next, image copy. Image copy. Can I take image copy? Hmm. So today, tomorrow. Today you tired or what? Tired of? Morning 7 o'clock, 1 onwards, I am teaching. And you people came just now 11 o'clock, you tired. I am teaching from morning 7 o'clock onwards. And you people tired. Today, tomorrow. లేపండి. లే లే నీకు నిన్ను ఒక ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేపిస్తా ఇప్పుడు. ఐసోమెట్రిక్ ఎక్సర్సైజ్ అని ఒకటి ఉంటుంది. Isometric exercise. What is that isometric exercise? If you type in the Google, isometric exercise will relax, will your stress. Stress you are feeling, correct? Stress you are feeling. Now then today or tomorrow? Today. Should have. Girls, today, tomorrow. మనం ఏం చెప్పాం అసలు. Today, tomorrow. Today. Today, tomorrow. A fear, ah? Fear? Fear? No fear when subject is here. Sound పనికిరాదు. No sound. Only subject. Okay. Tomorrow I will take it. As you wish. Tomorrow. I'll go for. This is what I did here. Look at today. How to write the data? How to read the data? Examples I said. Programming example. Tomorrow when I come back, random access file I will take. So that is very easy. And file copy I will take. Immediately I will go for what? Pickling and unpickling. I will introduce the concept and I will tell you the concept of it first. Then programming example. Immediately project implementation also I will start. Project implementation tomorrow. Day after tomorrow also project implementation only. Marvelous coding. Day by day you have to become strengthen your subject. How to strengthen? Reading, practicing 24 hours only with subject. Only like normal people like engineering college, బ్యాగ్ వేసుకొని వాటర్ బాటిల్ పెట్టుకొని ఇవన్నీ కుదరదు. దే ఆర్ ఆల్ వేస్ట్ ఆఫ్ టైం. Examination fees paying, memo receiving, they are all traditional stories. Will not work out. You have to do rigorously of this practicing. Okay. So take care and don't miss tomorrow class. And students, morning 7:30 new batch is started. Any friends are there? You tell them. ఎక్కడికైనా పోతున్నాను కూర్చో. So any friends, relatives are there? Tell them our batch is started. Morning 7:30 new batch. Right. Thank you. Carry on.